This is the third in this short series of videos looking at our diocesan priorities. So alongside our core aim as a diocese to grow disciples of Jesus Christ, to help to build the kingdom of God, so too we're setting 5 priority areas that we're going to resource in the coming years. So in this short series we've looked already at new communities, seeking to establish fresh expressions of church or church plants within areas of new housing or within economically poorer areas. We've looked at intercultural communities, where we bring together people of different cultural backgrounds to learn from one another, to worship God together and to express community together. And now we come to intergenerational communities. Again, the idea of bringing together people of different ages within the one community to worship God together and to learn from one another. At its core, this is an understanding that we all need to be learning from people who are different to ourselves, whether that's different ages or different cultures. And when it comes to different age groups, we have the example, of course, of Jesus, who took a child and placed the child among the disciples and said, "Unless you become like this little child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God." What clearer way could there be for Jesus to say to the older adults, you need to be learning from this young child? That actually faith isn't a matter of those who are older and more experienced doing all the teaching and all the children doing all the receiving and the learning. Quite the opposite, in fact. All of us have something to learn from people of different ages to ourselves, just as all of us have something to give as well. So within these intergenerational communities, we want people to be learning from one another and growing in faith together. That also means working in partnership with others, of course. We're really privileged in the Diocese of Leicester to have 97 church schools spread all around the diocese. And many of our churches also work in partnership with other schools that may not be a Christian foundation, but nevertheless are very open to working with churches. These are great opportunities for us, once again, to be learning from children, working in partnership with others in the community, and then together exploring what the Christian faith means for us in this world. So I hope you will go on praying for children and young people within your communities. This has been a really hard year for many children and young people as schools have changed, as many young people in particular have experienced mental health challenges. And not only do they need our prayers, but also our encouragement. And we also then need to be receiving from them, learning again what it means to place our trust and our faith in God, whatever our circumstances. So together, we seek to become intergenerational communities, celebrating the great diversity of God's church.